gang, welcome back. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a warm day here and the wind's gotten really high and my sinuses are tore up. I think they're giving rain maybe coming in tonight. Any of y'all recognize this? Some of y'all's been around a little while. Y'all probably know what it is. Put it down in the comments if you know what this is. I've got my tool cart covered up with parts out of this Geo. We've got the head off the Geo. I put a post on the members the other day of the block and stuff. If you happen to want to join the members, it's there. If you want to join, it's $4.99 a month. We just do a little bit more personal stuff there. It's behind the paywall and you can be a little bit more personal there. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome. I'm not pushing anybody. It's up to you. If you want to, you can. Whatever you want to do. I've got a pretty good one today. Y'all see my bug gun up here? We've had flies flying all around this. I guess it's got some food debris on there. Anyway, I've been poking at them with that salt gun. But anyway, we're going to get on into this. Probably not going to keep you very long here. I'm going to do an unboxing on two different things from Harbor Freight. So now I've opened these already to make sure everything was in them. I bought these with my own money. Harbor Freight doesn't sponsor us or anything, so I purchased these. I wanted to make sure everything was in there. Before we get into this, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Y'all don't forget that thumbs up and leave me a comment because I sure enjoy reading them and I try to answer most every comment. We're going to jump on into this. Our first thing here is the Earthquake XT. It's the EQ12. Y'all see these numbers here? EQ12. It's the mini compact. Compact. Super compact. It's the 1/2 inch air impact wrench. Now I had one of these, but it's torn up. Air has started just blowing through it and it tries to turn all the time. And I can probably fix it. But we was in on this Geo here working on it. And I figured we may need one of these. So I went to Harbor Freight and got this. It was, when I bought it, I think it was 20% off. 20 or 30% off. It was under $100. And from what I can understand about this Earthquake is that they're pretty decent tools for the money. I think it's got a 90-day warranty, so I figure I'll use it some. If it tears up, maybe I've got 90 days to take it back. But anyway, first out of the box was the owner's manual. Now, if you like me, you probably don't read that very much. Alright, it's got a little bottle of oil. I think that's all that's in that. It's got a bag that it's come in. That's about it. I think that's everything. So there it is. It's not very big. Let me get my old one because it was a full-size one. We'll compare them and see what the difference looks like. Now this was my old one. It's an OEM. I have no idea how old this one is. I don't know what strength it was. It doesn't say on there what the power was. But I liked it. I like this lever here. This lever was plain. You could see it. You know which way your wrench was going to be turning when you got ready to use it. And that's one thing I liked about this one. It's basically the same design. You got that little lever that you turn from side to side. Now it looks like this one's got 3 different positions. I'm assuming that middle position is probably not as much power. It's just what I'm assuming. And then you go on over to forward. So that works pretty simple. It's a good bit smaller. As you can see there. Should be able to get into tighter places. Now this one here, it has 1,000 foot-pounds of breakaway force. Make sure I'm telling y'all that right. Yeah, 1,000 foot-pounds of bolt breakaway torque for lightning fast removal. And it says that it's 20% more compact. So I guess it's 20% smaller than this one. So you can kind of see there the size difference. The handles, they're basically the same length. Now we're going to try this one out. Not on any bolts. I'm going to put the air fitting in it. And we're going to try it out, see how loud it is. We'll go ahead and do that right now. And I probably need to put a couple of drops of oil in it before I plug it up. I don't know if it says to do that or not, but I always do. Every new tool I get, I put a couple of drops of oil in it before I use it. The air fitting that I'm going to put on this one has a swivel in it. I figured that'll make it a little easier to get in tight places where your hose can swivel around. We've already got that tape on there. Now y'all hang around, I got one more thing to open here, and just as soon as we get through with this, we're going to go on through the steps on this one and listen to it run, and then we'll open the next one. Now I've had it around the shop here for a while, but I've not used it. I gotta put some oil in it before we get started. Y'all hit that thumbs up. That sure helps our videos out a whole lot. It helps them get found on YouTube. That's 4 drops. Alright, now we're gonna plug it up and see how loud it is. I bought this inline blowgun, inline blowgun. And I didn't know after I bought it on clearance at Lowe's. And after I bought it, I thought, well, I won't ever use that. But I didn't give but $1 for it. But I've used that more than anything. It's so handy. Whenever you need to blow something off, you've got it right here. That's handy. All right, back to the wrench here. All right, we're on forward. It's got power, it feels like. That's in forward. We'll try the middle button. That's what that is. That's just not as much power. Now reverse. Like I said, this is not a review. This is just an unboxing. So that's got this one unboxed. I'm moving through these pretty quick because I'm not wanting to keep you very long today. Now we're going to open up this next one. This one here has to do with mechanic work. This next one, it has to do with, well, mechanic work too, but it can also be used in woodworking. This one here, I've had it for a good while now. And I bought this with my own money, just like the other one. Nothing has been given to us. This was all bought with my own money. It's things that we use here in the shop, and it's things that will help us out. So this right here is a die grinder. It's a mini angle die grinder. I've always wanted one of these, and I've just never have had one. My friend Wade that works on vehicles all the time, he's had one of these for years, and when I'm around him at his shop, he's constantly using it. So I thought it'd be a good investment. So I guess I need to tell you what's in the box. Right here we've got instructions, and we've got 2 different wrenches, and then the little outfit itself, and a plug in the end of it. So we got to get this off. I got to get an end and put in it before we can try it out. We're going to try this one out also. And I've got some attachments to it, so you might want to hang around and see them. Now, I didn't have a swivel fitting, but I did have this pretty red one. That's one we're going to use on this. That's going to make it pretty. There we go. Now this is the McGraw tools from Harbor Freight. Let's plug it up and see how loud it is. Before we try it, let me tell you a little more about it. It's a mini hour angle die grinder, and it's the McGraw. It's 20,000 RPM, it's a 1/4 horsepower, and it's 19 CFMs. And it's also a 1/4 inch collar. It's a 1/4 horsepower and a 1/4 inch collar. There was too many quarters there. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Ooh, we about lost that. Oh, that makes me think. I've got a attachment to go on this. This is a quick attachment. These little pads just turn on like that. Now it's a little dirty where it's been laying around in the shop. This just slides in here and you tighten it down. There we go. Now we're ready to do some sanding or buffing. That's not very loud. I'm wanting to sand on something, but I don't have anything to sand on. But anyway, that's about it. I'll show you the, this is the little sanding pads that screws on and off here. There was a couple of them. These right here came with this adapter. And then not Harbor Freight, but Lowe's had these on clearance. And I picked these up. So that should have us in sanding pads for a while around here. So I just wanted to share these with you. This is just a couple more tools to add to the shop. And I had said this could be used for woodworking. And it probably could to some extent. But it'll mostly be used on probably mechanic work. I think it'll come in handy. There's other attachments that you can get for this also. And we'll probably wind up doing that. If it'll hold up. We'll use it a while and make sure. I may do some kind of review. I'm sweating in here too. It's hot right now. I may do some kind of review on these later. This, I just wanted to share them with you, unboxing, to show you some of the tools that I had picked up at Harbor Freight. But I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.